Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I am here to do a layout for you guys today for quite a few different things actually. Let me get my little list out. Today is Tuesday Inspiration. Actually, no, yesterday was Tuesday Inspiration. But Mel got so flat out doing stuff around here that to explain. So Monday was the first day back of fourth term for school for Danina. And I think it's 7 weeks I've got until she finishes high school as such, and then we go on to 11 and 12. And trying to get back into the swing of 25 minutes there, 25 minutes back of a morning and of an afternoon. So you lose, nearly an hour, 30 minutes. So you lose an hour of a morning, an hour of an afternoon, come home, get the housework done, have something for lunch. And by the time I do all that, it's time to go again. So I got lots of housework done on Monday. Yesterday I got a few things done, but yesterday I was absolutely exhausted and I had to go up to Mum's and fix her phone. And I finally got upstairs today after I put the washing out, and it better not rain. It keeps clouding over and giving me all sorts of anxiety. When you haven't been able to put your washing outside for, 3 months or more, kind of gets to you after a while, having washing on the clothes horse inside. And we don't use dryers. I mean, some people do, but I don't, because it just costs an absolute fortune. I used my dryer one winter for different things and it nearly tripled my power bill, so I don't use it anymore. 30 Days of Sketches, Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 19, Day 14. I'm going to pop the inspiration picture that Hollie gave us up on the left-hand corner, along with the sketch by Lisa Sikorsk. Now, Lisa is the owner of Scrapbook Sketch, and she releases brand new sketches every Friday night for free. And you can come over and join on that. I'm actually on the creative team, so this sketch is going to go a little bit left field. My interpretation of this sketch is going to go a little bit left field, and Lisa knows what I'm like. I kind of go a bit rogue. Striptease, the scrapbook way. Now, we're using our branding strips, and I've got the Scrapbook Fantasy ones. They're actually a decent size, because when you trim these off, it's a little bit more than half an inch. And I grabbed a heap of branding strips that I had in there to frame. We had to frame our photos, but I actually framed. So I've got my photo, which is a sunset. So I'm doing autumn coloured sky. I had I think these are called ACT cards or ATC cards. We did a thing with Girls Down Under group last year, and I wasn't very good at it, but this was one that Kathy made for me, and I just did branding strips around and framed the picture. You can do it lots of different ways, but that's the way I did it today, because I kind of needed a quick and easy escape, because I'm not organised. Now, on the inspiration picture, you'll see that Hollie has given us lovely autumn colours, leaves falling, the sun coming through hence why I'm doing this photo. This is the sun going down. This is late summer, early spring, and that's when we have the best sunsets. So you can go from anywhere from that to that. And all mixed colours like that. It's absolutely beautiful, the sky in late summer, autumn, early autumn. And so I was stuck on this for a couple of days actually. And then it hit me on the weekend. I kept looking at it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go with Lisa's. So Scrapbook Sketch, Lisa actually has printables and stencils. And I'm going to use one of her stencils today. And what am I going to do first? I'm going to do... and Creative Chaos Tennessee, a Shake It, Scrap It, Create It, was a maroon, distressed edges and frame. So I framed two things. I framed the layout. Maroon is that colour, this colour here that I'm going to use. It's as close to maroon as I've got. And this is as close to maroon as I've got for coloured letters. It's definitely not the red because the red is a lot brighter. This is a duller red. So, that bit there's ready to go. So that's my yellow. I think I'm going to go red, orange. I'm going to do those in brown. I'm just going to do some packaging technique. Now, I don't do this very often. You guys know that. I'm going to go saltwater taffy first. Now, I have seen a couple of them. Oh, well, one of my friends is actually over in America and Canada at the moment. Hi, Karen. And between her and a couple of other ladies, some of the autumn colours I have seen coming out of America and Canada on the leaves. There was one that was bright pink. And I thought, man, that is absolutely magnificent. So I'm going to go in with picked raspberry, nice hot pink. So why don't I just put that one? Oh, I'll put it up there. And we're just going to do packaging technique down here. Go a bit up there, not too much. I want the packaging technique down here more. And then we're going to go on with our red. You're probably going to say, oh, but it's all going to mix in together, you silly Aussie. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of... Get my paper towel. Try and mop some of it up. Yeah, that's a bit better. Right. Trying to do 500 million things at once. Well, it doesn't really look like autumn colours, but it kind of looks alright. So I go in with the, oh, why didn't that mop up? Some of this is probably going to get covered anyway. I need to get my words out right. Spiced marmalade. The red was lumberjack plaid. These are my inks, not my oxides. That looks a bit better. I like that. Right. Wipe off my packaging technique. Right, I'm going to give this a bit of a dry, okay? Okay, I'm back. I just gave it a quick dry. Now, I need to just mark. I think I'm going to go there with that burgundy piece, right? So let's just go like this. Right. White. So bear with me while I'm doing this, because this was just, you know, that's an idea I had. I don't know if it's going to be able, I'm going to be able to pull it off very well, because it's not very yellow when you do that. Come on, ink it up. You're a brand new yellow. I'm going to go over here. Ink, getting a workout, I can tell you. Right, and then I'm going to go like this. I like this sunburst. It's one of the best stencils I got. I will give you a code at the end that you can go and get 10% off, a 10% discount off stencils for Scrapper Sketch, and put their website down for you, because it is well worth the money. Right, there you go. Now, at the end, get my break back now. at the end, I'm going to put some glossy accents on some of those. I'll do it with my fingers if I have to, or I'll just do stripes through them. I haven't really quite decided yet. Now, I'm going to get this on. I will be able to lift it off. No idea if that's straight. That's a bit better. Okay. I don't have leaves very much of to use, so I'm just going to stamp some leaves on here. If they get covered after, then that's fine. I'll go up again. Oh, look. Jeez, I'm good, aren't I? Alright, so it's going. Find a white. These are the stamps all I could find of leaves. So I just have to go with what I've got. Oh, excuse me. I had asthma really bad last night and my word, it's playing up. Now, this is a bit of scrap of craft card. I've distressed the edge of this. I've distressed the edge of the white. Distressed the edge of this craft card. And I inked them in brown. All the edges in brown. Come on. Now, I got some craft card. I had never used craft card before. I got some from Scrapbook Fantasies, which is where the branding strips come from. Lisa put some beautiful branding strips on. I think I'm going to go like... I think I'm just going to put it skew with you guys. She has some beautiful, like it's just beautiful what she's got. And this was the... this branding strip's off the Traveler's Journal, I think it's called. Now, I'm just going to go. I didn't do much scrapbooking at the weekend because here in Australia, excuse me for a second. Sorry, you guys, I had to have a cough. Danina went away to a friend's place and it was a couple of hours away. And I really couldn't concentrate on anything, so I did a couple of challenges. The morning she was due back, they were just scrapbook pages for some other things. I'll go like, you know what, I'm going to go on the top. I'm going to go... like that. Then trust it to move. I found just a Project Life card. I don't have many of them because I did one album of Project Life. I don't know, it wasn't for me. I couldn't create as much. I'm going to put a journaling card in there so that I can actually journal, because this was actually my daughter's photo. Right. So I'm just going to pop, you know what, I'm going to take the handle off the basket. Joanna from our group made this. Thank you so much, Joanna. I'm just going to take the handle off so that I can fit it on properly. Don't want it to sit over there. Take the handle off and it's just, you know, beautiful autumn things in a basket, and I can journal there and it can go over. Thank you, Joanna. I've got 2 of these, thank goodness, because this was beautiful. How she made this. So I've got nothing for autumn. I need to buy some things. I need a stencil or a punch or something. That is going to be my only... Oh, apart from... I did get leaves out, didn't I? I got some purpley leaves. I didn't know whether to put them. Purpley blacky. Add the purple in there because there's lots of purpley dark coloured leaves that come down. And a couple of black. You know what? I'm going with that. I kind of like that. Okay. And I'm not going to put any more embellishing on that because I think it is just fine as it is. It gives you the idea of this was taken in autumn. Let's just get this one on. Just go down a bit. That way. Then that one can go on. So I think Lisa had some up in there, but I might, oh, I could put some littler ones of these up there. Like that. Got some little let's just go like that, because really leaves can go any colour. A lot of mine go yellow and orange and brown. But to see some of the beautiful coloured leaves in America and Canada at the moment, they were just magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Come on, we need to get a bit of stick under here. I think I've got some yellow, but I'll see if I can find it. Like that. I'll get in with, did I get out clothes? Oh, hang on. I got a heap of stuff out. Put these ones back in. Sorry guys, I'm really not organised today. Bottom of this bag, I've got some autumn coloured leaves. 4. I'll make do with what I've got there. One going up there, so I'll make it coming down the side. A little bit. Yeah. go like that. Alright, so that's that bit finished. I need to get the title on. Right, going up here. Sorry if you can hear tractors and things in the background, but there's people over the road after the weekend of the horror weekend we had of weather. I think the guy over the road had tree trimming people in and had a lot of trees taken out because we heard a thump over there at some stage on Friday morning, and I don't know whether it was close to the house or because no one normally gets rid of trees around here because they're a good privacy screen, etc. I had to cut some lettuce to get the right things here. I didn't have enough. Right. That one off a bit too high. Hold on. Just go like that. That's the best I can do. Right, now we are going to try and glossy accent some of this. Whether we go, right, I've got some glossy accent on there. I'm going to use my finger and spread it over a bit. And hopefully that dries and certain bits of that will be glossy. That was my thought in, I don't know if you can see that when I move it. That was a thought I had. So I've glossy accented every second one. I don't have a brown Nouveau, so let's just go orange. I think I'll do orange Nouveau drops. I'm just going to go around here like so. Over here. Like that with the orange. So you can see the inspiration photo that Hollie gave us to have a go at. You can see I've got the colours and things from there. But it just doesn't look as good. The best I can do for what I imagined. My scraps are all coming down to meet me. And I'm going to do walnut stain distress spritz splatters. Get a bit more brown in there. Of the autumn colour. Right. Can I just mop that up where I just spilled that? And there you have it. That's what I've come up with for today and for today's video. This is my finished product of Tuesday Inspiration, 30 Days of Sketches, Day 14, Striptease, The Scrapbook Way, and Creative Chaos Maroon, Distressed Edges and Frames. Well, I've framed these two and I framed the layout. And I will, you know, if you think you might like to have a go, by all means have a go. Press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. At the same time, if you do like what I've come up with, if you can give me a thumbs up, that would be really fantastic. Down below in the description box, I will have the playlist for Tuesday Inspiration and the YouTube channels for Jenn from Kay's Mum, Hollie from Ivy Creations, and Linda from the Scrapbooking Photographer. And I know she did a layout last night, a video. I will pop the playlist down for 30 Days of Sketches, as well as the Facebook group. I will pop Scrap a Sketch details down below so that you can go and check out on their website, Facebook group, and I'll give you a 10% discount code for the stencils, printables, and sketchbooks. I will pop the playlist for Striptease, and I'll pop the Facebook group for Creative Chaos and Shannon's YouTube channel down as well. So there you go, everyone. I think I've got everything all in one. And I really like how this has turned out. At first I didn't, but I really hope that dries a bit glossier than the glossy that it is wet. Because that's the sun coming through the trees, or the sun going down through the trees with that kind of ray is what the idea came from, to tell you the truth. Thank you everyone for watching. Sorry I've yacked on too much. Stay safe, happy scrapping. Check out the ladies on the playlist. Show them some love. Subscribe to them if you're not already. And if you're new to my channel, I hope I've done enough for you guys to consider subscribing. And happy scrapping and stay safe. Bye for now.